What's up, Jacob? Glad to have you on the show today. I just watched one of your YouTube videos and how you sold $2 million
Mhm.
in 8 months. And I was super impressed. It's not easy, but it was a simple process that you took me through as a viewer. And it just took work. It took work for you to build the sales system up. Short run of it, correct me if I'm wrong, cradle to grave sales rep. So selling and production. You
Yep.
broke down your day. You had automations. You're a Proline user. That's obviously in there a little bit, but you really wrote down your SOPs, like what you did every day to help you get to that number of $2 million in 8 months. Is that pretty much accurate?
Yeah. I mean, it's for me, like writing down every step of my process is what allowed me to streamline it and duplicate it every single time that I went out to meet up with a homeowner, for sure.
Yeah. You talked about time management too. Like that
Yeah.
was part of your deal. If people do not realize how important time management is. And like you think, oh, I'm a sales rep, I have freedom. And you
Yeah.
do, because I sold a lot of years. But if you
Mhm.
don't manage your time well, the production part of the sales will not happen the way you want them to. So let's just kind of briefly go through that process. Talk about your background in marketing. And then I was really impressed with the Facebook. I mean, all the stuff. Can you just walk me through that whole thing? That was really, really awesome.
So before I started here, and this was last year in February, I was doing marketing for roofers. And one of the problems I ran into was there was a disconnect because I'd never been in a roofing company, which understandably, like it makes sense. It's harder to trust somebody who hasn't been inside of a roofing company. And so when I joined, and I was teaching a lot of like theory, right? I mean, I have run Facebook ads for roofers and have had success, but never really done it. And I always wanted to be inside of a roofing company. Right when I started, I was a sales rep and I had some freedom to be able to market for myself. Luckily, I was able to use the company's ad account. And with my content before, they trusted me with their ad account. So immediately I went out and filmed some ads. And right off the bat, we were getting leads. I would book in the leads myself. I would go out and do the appointment. I'd show up, get on the roof, take my photos, meet with the customer, kind of review what we talked about. I'd go inside, look at the attic, go down, sit at the table and sale. And so, well, not always on the first time, but
You have an idea what your close rate was during
last,
that first year?
yeah, last year was 57%, which is too high for me. Part of the reason was I wasn't really going for it with the margins. I was probably around 30% margins. I could have gotten much higher margins if I would have shot a little bit higher, but I feel like I had a little bit of like an ego tied to that number of like the close rate. And so
Yep.
now looking back, I'm like, man, I really should have shot higher. But at the same time, it was the process that allowed me to sell as much as I did. Like a lot of it was sales skill, and I'm not pretending to be like an amazing sales guy. I'm okay, but really it was the process that from the beginning, I wrote it down, I mapped it out. If you follow me at all, you'll see me do these whiteboarding sessions where I will mark out all of the columns and the process for everything that I do. And just focusing on doing that and documenting everything was really what took it to the next level. Every process, like from the marketing to the appointment setting to what you say when you answer the phone initially, when you call the lead, to showing up, how you show up, how you knock on the door, all that stuff, the more that you can systemize it and make it the same every single time, the more comfortable you are with yourself. And that conveys confidence to the customer. I'm sure a lot of sales reps who are watching know when you start to develop your own system, whether you know it or not, subconsciously, like it's like tying your shoe. You follow the same patterns when you do repetitions. And I just like to document it because then I can package it up, look at it, refine it. That's really what helped me the most, for
I
sure.
love it.